Have you ever wondered, should gospel artists become brand ambassadors? Not just for music, not just for church programs, but for everyday products like milk, clothes, or even mobile phones. It sounds like a simple question, but when you look closer, it's a conversation many Christians avoid. Think about it. When a gospel artist who we see as a minister of God becomes the face of a company, what does it really mean? Is it just business, or is it a subtle endorsement that connects their faith with that brand? Same people argue there is nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, gospel musicians are professionals. They have families to feed, bills to pay, and careers to sustain. After all, the Bible says a worker deserves his wages. But others disagree. Once you accept the calling to represent God, the platform is no longer yours alone. Every endorsement becomes more than business. It becomes a spiritual statement. So let's bring it home. Imagine Dunsin Oyekan becoming the face of Samsung, or Nathaniel Bassey appearing in a campaign for techno. These are not harmful brands. In fact, they are tools people use every day. Would you see it as a smart move, using influence for good? Or would you feel like something has shifted in their ministry? The big question is, where do we draw the line between career and calling, between business and ministry? Jesus himself told us in Matthew 6:24 that no one can serve two masters, but does being a brand ambassador automatically mean you are serving another master? Or can it simply be a neutral career move? And here is where it gets even more personal. Would you, as a Christian, reject an endorsement deal if it paid you millions simply because it might send the wrong message? Or would you accept it and say, God understands? These are not easy questions, but maybe that's the point. Following Christ means making choices that sometimes set us apart. It may not always align with trends, but leads to true peace and fulfillment. So I will leave you with this. Should gospel artists or even pastors become brand ambassadors? Is it compromise or just common sense in today's world? I really want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinion in the comments. Let's talk about this openly. Because sometimes the questions we don't want to ask are the ones we most need to answer.